Doshiteru Yokoso YouTube, and welcome to yet another installment in the Avatar Conquest series here on YouTube. I know it's been a long time since one of these, and these actually take the most time, believe it or not, because I have to record several videos, upload them at the same time, annotate everything, and you know, sort it out. And of course it has to be good and acceptable footage, but here it is. Let's start out with my general. You can see that I have purchased the Iki DLC, and I think today I'm doing this video on the day. Well, not really. Basically, if you're watching this on the day it was uploaded, the DLC was released 2 days ago. You can see that I've pimped Matsuda Kage up. He is now a wide general, and I must say that I am loving this DLC. I know some people have very rigid views on it, the fact that we had to pay $5 for something that was already in the game, but you know, I think it's fine. I mean, they made the game, whatever. It was $5, it wasn't too much of a big deal. So let me go ahead and actually view the retainers. A lot of people ask me about my retainers, and you know, how do I do and set up the retainers. Currently, I do have different sort of army setups. The current army setup I have is a warrior monk Ashigaru build. You can see the untrained Fugu Cook, which nerfs my opponent's sword infantry, which is really the biggest threat to my monk build. I've got the Mikoshi portable shrine, which gives me attack, 2+ attack to all monk units, and then Way of the Iko Iki, and this is actually a drop retainer. You don't get this with the standard DLC. I think you have to gain it somehow. You basically get +3 melee defense and +1 morale to all your Ashigaru and all your monk troops. So it's a really effective, really boosting retainer. It does, however, increase the cost of samurai units by 10%. Now I do have other ways, other mixes together. I do have the katana build, which basically is a lot of, it's the Yugi sword instructor, the Fugu cook, and then I get things like the drill square, and sometimes I get the infantry officer. And if I want to do a skirmish type army with a lot of bow warrior monks, I use the relentless, and I usually pair that up with the European horse trader, which gives me +5 speed. So for my Naginata warrior monk cavalry, I get 5+ speed and +10 speed, so I get a total of 15% increase for my Naginata warrior monk cav, which can be effective. But yeah, you can really, your retainers, just try your best to make them fit the army that you're bringing into the battle. It's good to think ahead of what kind of retainers you want to get, because reading all this could be troublesome while you're in the battlefield. So moving on to the actual skill tree here, a lot of people also want to see this. Basically right now you can see that I filled up the leadership table. I did have 1 extra point in rally. I don't think I really need this, because I usually end up doing rally once. I only have 2 points to allow me to get the increased aura. I think increased aura and scaring enemies are the 2 most important ones. Well, they're all very important. My thoughts now are to put the rest of my points into speed, and after I do speed, I probably will do a point in melee defense, or I might actually do charge. But basically the reason I'm doing speed is because the leadership general doesn't really want to get stuck somewhere. He wants to be able to move out of the area quite quickly. I've seen people who balance out their trees. I don't really think that's a good idea. You're better off going with one major thing and then supplementing it with something else. So if you want to be a bow general, yeah, sure, be a bow general. Bow generals are spectacular. And then you can add, like, say, rally and inspire on him. Or you can go with a melee general and then add rally and inspire and things like that. But generally you want to make sure that you have rally and inspire for all your sort of general builds here. Moving on, let's actually take a look at the new units in the DLC here. There have been several units. The first one is the warrior nuns. You can see that these retainers are giving me boosts here, but let me actually empty out my retainers so you look at the units standard here. Go ahead and do that. So if we go over here now at the army setup, you can see that the warrior nuns are basically like the warrior monks. They have 75 women in the group. Their morale is 2 less than the Naginata standard warrior monk, so they will rout a little bit faster. Their attack, however, is a staggering 20. They do have bad defense at 6, but their charge is also a staggering 16, which I think puts them... No, they're definitely not like the Nodachi, but when paired up with other units, they're excellent support units, these guys. So that's the first unit. You can see I still haven't unlocked my Yari and my bow hero. The second unit is this unit over here, which is the Naginata Warrior Monk Cavalry. Now these guys are just absolutely great. Actually beat Yari Samurai or Yari Cavalry in a 1v1 fight, mainly due to their very high defense stat of 7, which puts them at even higher than the Great Guard and even higher than the Katana Cav, making them only really lose to Katana Cav in armor and melee attack. But they do have a bonus versus cavalry, so they actually can beat Katana Cav as well. So this unit is very mobile, very powerful unit. That's really all the units that sort of came. Oh, there was also one more. I got it here in my veterans, and it is the Naginata Warrior Monk Hero. You can see I've only used them really once. These guys are good, just like any other hero unit. You can expect them to be good. Their price is a little bit too high. You can see here that my Katana Hero has 2 experience chevrons, costs the same amount, has 31 attack and 10 defense, as compared to the 20 attack and 15 defense of this unit over here. So they do have very good bonus against cavalry and very good morale, obviously. But you know, just use a Yari Samurai or a Yari Hero or something. But yeah, basically my builds, you can see that I've got the Katana build here. I use Katana and Nodachi, and then I use my monks, and I obviously sometimes always need some sort of spear support here. So this video is starting to get long. Let's go ahead and actually show you the clan stats here, and finally do the MVP for Season 2, which ended a while ago actually. But let's go ahead and sort. It's in the leaderboards here. Let's go ahead and sort out the clan members. So you can see here that the person with the highest win rate ratio remains the Prussian Prince, but he hasn't really been playing many matches in a 1v1. Matsuda Tadashi, 128 matches, just absolutely amazing. Nick Zor, 207 matches, which is quite staggering actually. A very, very good record here. And Mama B is probably our one of our newcomers who has been doing really well for the clan. Same goes for Real Type. So the MVP actually for this season is Mama B. Congratulations. Prussian Prince seems to really want me to do the 2v2 standings for the clan, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Here we go, clan members, and you can see that the Prussian Prince and Achillean has sitting at a 116th total ranking and a 48-9 win-loss ratio, but they've been losing a lot lately. Ban and Nixor also have a very interesting and very really good 2v2 ratio here. Me and Achillean have an 11-3, which is not bad. 3v3, I think we have someone in the top 100, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, here we go. Let's go to clan members. And why isn't it working? There we go. Clan members, you can see that Achillean, Ban, and Tadashi are actually sitting at 77 with 6-0. So they just gotta keep winning, and then they'll keep pushing up. Finally, let's go ahead and do what you guys have been waiting for here. Let's show you what the status is for us now. This is Tier 1 Group 1. This is the highest place you can pretty much reach. We are in Tier 1 now. 2 days left for the season. You can see we only have 1 territory, but we have a good foothold of 5,600 points. And we are trying desperately to capture a second one. We know that at this point, really, we can't really come back into this unless we play super hard over the weekend. We are trying to capture the sea territory, which will make it a little bit easier to capture these neighboring territories. We'll probably go for Hijo, but look at Hijo's 2,485 points, so that's a lot of points here. And you can see that some of the clans have a lot of members in them. Clans that have similar numbers of troops, like the 7 Samurai, have 3 territories. Sacred Band have 3 territories. Total War Shogun has 3 territories. These guys have 4,000 members, I believe. Yeah, look at this, 4,000 members, and they are struggling to actually pass, or I don't know what happens here. You can see that there are no green arrows, so I guess these guys just stay in here, and then other clans drop and new clans join. I don't know how that system works, but anyway, let's get to the meat of the things. All the battles really took place here, so I'm going to put them on your screen right now. Today I've got 4 battles for you, actually. I'm going to start out with the 1v1s. I've got 2 interesting 1v1s showcasing the new DLC units. All today's battles are actually showcasing some nice DLC action. Next I've got a 2v2 played with Nixor against 7 samurai players who actually held the rank 1 on the Shogun ladder, rank 1 on the Shogun ladder and rank 6 on the Shogun ladder, and the final one is naval battle. I'll leave those on your screen, but let me go actually check and see if the Shogun ladder players are actually still there. Katsumoto right here, Katsumoto and Syrian. Katsumoto has dropped with a 2nd rank, and Siren is now on the 6th rank. We played those guys. It was a very interesting battle, so you guys should definitely check that out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Remember to click the videos, the annotations, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. More to come soon. If remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.